Hey, what's guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today, here's how the video is going to work. We've got some big news, first animal leak in Chapter 3, some stuff about the map. At the very end of the video, we're going to reveal another spoiler for the live event, alright? I've already done one big spoiler, but I'll warn you. So if you don't want, and this is a big spoiler, so it's one, if you don't want the event, if you want it to be a complete surprise, I'll warn you before it comes. All right, but for those who wanna talk about it, well, I'll see you at the end of the video. So starting with this, the FLINTKNOCK is unvaulted. What a surprise, right? It wasn't even close. The proximity launcher never stood a chance. I think we all knew that. There might be a couple of you out there who would have preferred it, but there just wasn't a chance. FLINTKNOCK's a fun item. I mean, it's just, it's got a lot of different things you can do. It's mobile. You can hit some big damage with a headshot. And you can make cool plays with it, right? It's a Fortnite item, right? It makes sense for the game. And proximity launcher, well, I honestly hate that. I always try and stay unbiased, especially when the vote was going on, but I'm against that item 100%. So, again, I think next week, on the Monday, I assume, we will see all of the losing items come back for one final wild week, okay? Make sure you subscribe to the channel with noties on, and I will update you on that on Monday. I assume Monday we're going to get an announcement because we are going to have one final wild week. Also, looks like Epic will be recapping every Chapter 2 season every day until the end, and it'll go like this. So far, we've seen Season 1, and today we saw Season 2. And yeah, you can see the different dates here as we approach the live event, the end live event, December 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern. I know you'll be watching and playing, but join me on the live stream as well. We're going to have a blast. So, leading up to that, though, of course, we had this yesterday in the video. Remember that first drop feeling, an undiscovered world with the new secrets to unfold. So that was, Season 1. A little tip of the hat to that, right? That feeling that we are going to get here on December 7th, on the Tuesday. And then today they just had this video playing. I got in the background. He came highly recommended and answered the call. Shadow or Ghost, we all must protect the island now. So yeah, just throwing back. So we'll get the next season tomorrow. Okay, big leak from HypeX. Seagulls coming in Chapter 3 as the next flying animals. They are in one of the Chapter 3's concept arts near a tropical beach area, but I don't know when exactly they'll release, most likely Season 1. So, yeah, first big Chapter 3 leak. I get, as we approach, we've had multiple leaks already, but yeah, this kind of like feels one of the first confirmed. When HypeX says it, he's got his source that's reliable. So yeah, Seagulls. All right, that's the first one. Now, also though, remember, tropical area, beach area. I think we now know one of our locations, POIs, biomes, however you want to describe it. There will be a tropical and beach area. I don't know if they're kind of combined into one on our new map. All right, I assume starting in Season 1. So a lot of info there packed into one tweet. Thank you, HypeX, as always. And reminder-ish, we've talked about it, but according to PlayStation, the end event will last 15 minutes before entering extended downtime. Now, it always says 15 minutes, and then like the PlayStation, Xbox versions always say that, and then it ends up being around 10, right? They always start, if you guys come to the live streams, or if you've been to the live events, you guys know they're usually about 4 minutes behind the actual start time. So if it's 4 p.m. Eastern, we'll probably go at about 4:05, and then it'll last to about 4:15. Now, a reminder, get on at least an hour before. They'll do a blog post about it, going over all the details, what they recommend. Hour before, 2 hours before, just get logged in early, because there'll be so many people queuing up that you can't get through the line in time, and that happens. So I'll be on early as well. I'll make sure to log on early as well. I'll also mention this, though. I've reminded you once. I'm going to do it again. Make sure you take a photo of your hotkeys, your video graphics, all of it, because last time we went into a new chapter, they reset all the settings to default, at least for me. I think for a lot of players. that happens. So this was just a Reddit post. Don't reset next chapter, but it just might happen. They might just have to. I don't know. We have a new engine coming. I don't know what part of the update requires the setting reset, but yeah, just take photos of everything. That's what I do. I don't know. I get super OCD about it. If I think my sensitivity's off by 1, even though it probably doesn't matter, it just messes with my head, messes with the confidence. So yeah, take your photos. Now, Admire, this is the guy, he's got a source at Epic Games, but that's not really the point here. He was asked this question. So a question I've been getting about Unreal Engine 5. It will not worsen the performance on older consoles. If anything, it might make it better. Unreal Engine 5 is more scalable than UE4 is. Old gen consoles will retain the same visual settings while the art style changes. They could have a graphics update, of course, but just reminding you that Unreal Engine 5 is such a massive part of Chapter 3, and it should be launching with Chapter 3, and that means, again, we're going to be getting better graphics. We should have smoother gameplay, but again, with lower-end PCs, there is still performance mode, and I'm sure it'll still be optimized for lower-end PCs. They're not just gonna make it work for the high-end PCs and then screw everyone else over on consoles, low-end PC. You'll be good, but there will be changes, but it'll be good changes. I can't even fathom it all yet. I just know it's a big deal. And yeah, that's one thing I'm so excited about. Just the general theme and look, like the cartoony. Is it going to be more real style, more cartoony style? How are they going to tackle the graphics with Chapter 3 with a new engine, right? With the upgraded engine. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to most. Of course, the map is number one. What are you looking forward to most, Chapter 3? For me, it's the map. Before we talk about the spoilers, I'm gonna bring us back to this. A long time ago, there was a leak here for two different Fortnite maps. All right, one was the Demeter map, and it could be for Chapter 3, it could be for something else. It seemed to be a little too small for Chapter 3. And then there was the open world map, which again, we haven't heard anything about the open world mode. You guys remember this screenshot? Hopefully news on that as we go forward, and how that game mode will look. If it might come with Creative 2.0 though as well, right? And we don't know if that's coming with Chapter 3. That might be delayed to the next season or something. But a reminder of just all the locations, just in case, right? Just in case this is Chapter 3 map, or they take some of the POIs here. Here's just you got a bunch of the different POIs on your screen. So just in case we get some of these: airport, military bases, food trucks, resupply camp storage. Again, could be open world. If it is open world, we're still going to talk about it anyways, because I think that's going to be a big game mode, as long as it's not scrapped. We haven't heard anything about it. This leak dropped, and then we weren't updated for a long time after that. Okay, that's everything. It's spoiler time. So click off now. 3 seconds, 2, 1, time to talk about the live event spoilers. So first, I've already talked about some, so I'll remind you, is one of the first phases of the live event is the attack phase. And the attack phase will be the Cube Queen summoning her army, and that includes the big guys, the caretakers. There'll be lots of caretakers, and we got to take them out. So you'll be playing, right? You'll get to play. You'll have a SCAR, or I believe a pistol, and yeah, you're trying to take them out. So that's why it's nice if you have up to 16 players allowed in your party. So it's going to be fun if you got a couple of your boys with you, a couple of your friends with you. I know I got some of the guys logging in for the live stream with me. So that's what we've already talked about, right? And I had photos going through here too. The Foundation sacrificing himself in some way, we don't know how, is part of it. Now, the new part, there's two new things. There's basically, what I have is a little bits of text that explain parts of the event. So here's the first one. We will have slippery feet at one point. That's the lower key one. Don't worry, there's a better one here. But yeah, slippery feet effect at some point. I don't know why, but we will. The other one is after the attack phase, we then will go to the breach phase. And in the breach phase, there is a gameplay cue for us to surface from the water, to breach from the water. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Take care, everybody. Talk soon. Goodbye.